All right, Paulie is one of the people that's starting to change his tune on Crawford being able to defeat Canelo. Um, I don't know if people got a chance to marinate on it, or did people get out their body when they seen Canelo fighting William Skull, or they just tired of Canelo. Sometimes you would just get people start hoping that niggas lose because they tired of him and they don't like him. Even when they don't like him, you hear people be like, "Yeah, man, I don't like this nigga," but I think people tired of Canelo. I think tired of him and his involvement in destroying the sport. And he has a lot of involvement in destroying the sport. It goes as he go. Why do you think Tank feel like, and a lot of the other fighters feel like they don't have to fight top competition? And if that's coming from the cream of the crop, that's coming right on down. So a lot of these guys feel like they don't have to fight top opposition. They don't have to do this. They don't have to do that no more. But at the end of the day, I think a lot of people just looking at it as they just tired of they tired of they tired of Canelo. They tired of Canelo. They tired of Canelo. That's what it is. They tired of the same ass shit. They tired of what he doing, not fighting. When he chose to fight William Skull, a lot of people was like, man, I just had enough of this dude. We need to get rid of this. We need to get rid of this dude so we can get back to real boxing. You know what I'm saying? We thought when we got rid of Pacquiao and Mayweather, the shit will stop, and it hasn't stopped. So some people just trying to convince their way that he can win because they know it'd be best for the sport of boxing if he lost. I'm gonna keep it real. Their opinions just ain't nothing been there to change their opinions, other than time to think about it, and maybe go through boxing and reference some people that that have done it. So, but let's talk to see what he said. Paulie Malignaggi feels Crawford can beat Canelo. He's a guy that reminds me of Floyd. That I disagree, but let's see what he said. Just off the humbug, he said I originally thought Crawford was too small. I think Crawford is a way more complete fighter than Canelo ever was. Malignaggi said it's Crawford's. It's a Crawford win, not out of the question. Canelo is not in his prime. He's not prime Canelo. This is Canelo trying to steal a bag while half-assing it. And I agree. He's done that his last since the Triple G second fight. When Canelo has been put in tough situations where he's had to dig down, what has he done? He hasn't really dug down. He's going for broke in his fights. Where he was losing, Crawford, this guy reminds me of Floyd, who's hungry, motivated, and wants the best. I agree with that, not seeing it in context. He has that mean streak in the ring, and I believe more now that Crawford can win. He said will, but can win. Now, let me kind of talk about some of the things that he said here. He's right. Canelo ain't been hungry. It's hard to be hungry. You made the money that he made, especially when you don't really have a love. If you don't really have a love for boxing, you know what I'm saying. But I agree with what he's saying. Crawford is a more complete fighter. You're talking about defense, offense, jab, hooks, punch variety, footwork. It is, but that don't mean you're the better fighter. Sometimes you could be a complete fighter. You know what I'm saying? You could be the more complete fighter. That's a fact. But sometimes that one fighter that you go against just got that equalizer. He got that one tool that's just the equalizer. You may have every tool in your tool bag, but he just got a universal tool that's just it's just better than every tool you got in your tool bag. All the tools in your tool bag to make you a complete, mechanic, or make you complete a super, or make you a complete maintenance guy. You know what I'm saying? He might just have that super tool. He might you got Family Dollar tools. This motherfucker got, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker got a Milwaukee's Best and all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? So he got real good. He got that. Sometimes just take that one. So you can see he got the bells and the whistles. Sometimes it just take power. Sometimes it just takes size. Sometimes it just take patience. Sometimes you don't need every tool in the toolbox to beat everybody. Sometimes you got all them tools. Shit, you know, what if you using the wrong tool for the wrong project? Think about that. It's a fact. Think about that for a minute. So, you know, sometimes you can get used the wrong tool. So you could be the more complete fighter. Don't guarantee a win. You know, and that's just what it is. So, you know, so it is what it is. But like I said before, I think a lot of people just don't like this dude no more. People who understand boxing, people who understand boxing and understand how it works and all that, they don't even, you know, they like, you know, so, but here's what it is. Let's continue on. See what else he said. He said, I believe, hold on. And this is what they talking about. It's interesting you question to provide a more impressive resume, right? You can line up names, but it don't tell you the situation. That's the one thing BoxRec don't tell you. You can line up names and it don't tell you the situation. He fought an old Cotto, and the scorecards will make you believe he swept an old Cotto. That fight was competitive. Some people thought Cotto won that fight. Real talk. Some people, but BoxRec will make you think, or the scoring will make you think. The scoring to make you think that the fight was close, or it wasn't close. When it really was close, it wasn't a blowout. The Triple G fights, a lot of people thought he lost the 2 Triple G fights. So when they started talking about resume, the Mayweather fight, he lost every fucking round. How is that a notch under your resume? The Bebel fight, he lost every damn round. How is that a notch under your resume? I'm just asking, how is that a notch under your resume? Just asking. So you could look at his resume, man. He didn't change the weight on niggas. He didn't came in heavy on dudes. You know what I'm saying? He didn't drain certain dudes. So when you start looking at his resume, everything has been tilted in his way. His resume is very deceiving. His resume is one of the most deceiving resumes. If you average out the average age of opponent Canelo fought, I think if they say it's older than, I think Adonis says it's older than Rocky Marciano. If you know anything about boxing, you know about Rocky Marciano's motherfucking resume. He fought a bunch of old motherfuckers and struggled with some of them. But you know, you're not here for the Marciano slander. That's not what I'm here for. Not at all. Not at all. So when you start talking about these resumes, they just throw these names. Oh, names. But they not. It doesn't tell you the context. It's out of context, in my opinion. It's out of context. It's out of context. So I find that funny when they throw it out there. Like, bro, you can break it down. He said, I believe more now that Crawford can win than when we first talked about it. I said, as this fight inches closer and closer, how many more experts feel them sliding Crawford's way? I don't know, man. I think if he don't look good versus William Skull, you're going to see a lot of people sliding towards Crawford way. You're going to see a lot of people sliding towards Crawford way. Real spill. You're going to see a lot of people sliding that way. But when they do this resume debate, bro, like you really had to be there to really understand the totality of a resume. A lot of these fights you see and they just look like total blowouts. And they wasn't. They look like total blowouts. And they wasn't. So that's what I find funny. I find funny by a lot of this. So, it is what it is, man. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.